What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. If you guys heard the news, you will know there's going to be a new DLC. They said Rockstar Games actually said in a few weeks this DLC will come out. So that obviously means I'm going to be making a video on what I want this DLC slash update to be about, and what I want it to, there's hopefully going to be a new heist. They said there's going to be a new heist. So what I want for a heist, this video will either be very long or very short. Not very short. I'm not too sure how the length of the video, but obviously you will see. So what do I want? Obviously the map in this game has three three places. So there's obviously Los Santos, the main kind of place. Then you have Sandy Shores, and last but not least you have Palisho Bay. And in the first mission, when you first get GTA, you cannot skip this mission. You have to play this mission if you want to get into GTA Online, if you want to get into GTA Story Mode, if you basically want to play the game. And it's obviously the job where you are at North Yankton. The first mission, you're Michael, Trevor, and Brad obviously rob what seems to be a bank in North Yankton, and then obviously, well, the cops come, and then Brad dies obviously. Michael fakes his death, and then you obviously spawn into Franklin and Lamar. What I would like to see is a heist in North Yankton. I mean, they're obviously probably not going to do this. I haven't heard anyone talk about this, but I just think this will be a good idea. So to actually trigger this heist, to get into the heist, it's going to be like an apartment heist. So obviously you have the Fleeca Bank heist, you have the prison break heist, and then the basic heist, but then you have the casino heist and the Doomsday heist. But Fleeca Bank, Prison Break, Series A, all of those heists, they're kind of the main heists. You don't really have to do every heist, but they're the kind of heists you should kind of do. And then obviously the casino heist and Doomsday heist are heists you could just do to get some money. And what I would like is you could drive down to the airport. If you don't know where the airport is, it's right here on the map. Basically what I mean is I would like you drive down to the airport and you get an airplane. You obviously can fly there, or you could go into kind of a cinematic of you flying there. So you are obviously in a plane with a pilot, and the pilot brings you to North Yankton. I think that would be pretty cool, and then that is where you go to do the heist. Mention before I get into this video, until I get into the other stuff that I was going to talk about, I'm pretty sure I heard about there's gonna be police cars that you can purchase from websites. Personally, I wouldn't really like to see that, so I'm kinda making up a heist that I think will be cool. Any heist that I see that comes out will be cool, but as I said, I did see stuff like that. So no matter what we get, I'm still going to be happy. I'm going to do the heist. I might even stream it, so yeah. As I was talking about this North Yankton heist, obviously they kind of have a heist in the first mission, when you load up GTA. It's not a heist, but you know, I think this would be pretty cool as well. But the way you obviously get there, as I said, you get a plane and then you do the heist, as I just said in the last time. And also I think that it should be basically, you know, you do the heist. By the way, I don't really know what the heist, I mean, we haven't had a jewelry store heist. That would be pretty cool, but then again, it is North Yankton. But I think maybe a jewelry, because we couldn't really have a bank because there is the Pacific Standard heist, so that would be quite weird. But then again, they're thinking about obviously thinking about making a prison, or not a prison, a police officer thing. So if they were to make the update like that, they would obviously probably somehow make another prison heist, but I don't know how that would happen, but that would be pretty cool. But still, there was obviously the prison break heist. So if they did do that, then it would be pretty weird. So about the North Yankton one, the getaway. Now the way you're going to get away is basically you're going to obviously get a plane. So this, I'm pretty sure there's an airport there. So you get to the airport, but the plane, the pilot is late or something. So you have to hijack a plane to basically get away, because you can't just do a heist in Grand Theft Auto 5 and just finish it without getting away, because that would be a bit too short of a heist. Obviously there will be something to do with getting away from the cops, because obviously if you were to rob a jewelry store or whatever you're doing, then obviously you wouldn't be able to obviously just rob the bank and not get away from the cops, because there would be cops at a jewelry store heist. So anyway, the getaway is basically you hijack a plane and then you come back to the city, you come back to the LS airport, and basically that's the getaway. And now vehicles, I mean, maybe I would like to see, you know, the vehicle they took in the first mission. Obviously that wouldn't be such a good vehicle, so that's not what I would really like to see, because I would like to see some new supercars. I mean, what would make everyone stop playing the game is an Oppressor Mark III, which hands down would be pretty cool. Well, not really, hands up, because everyone would be complaining about that, but that obviously wouldn't come out. So what I think would be cool is new supercars. So maybe like, what I always thought was there's no convertible cars that are actually good. You have the 811, you have the Pegasus Source. Obviously, I'm coming onto the websites now. So I'll click onto Legendary Motorsports. You know, all these cars have roofs. You know, all of these. This doesn't, but this isn't. This is a car I'm sure you can find on the street. Let's just scroll down to the $1 million cars. Over 1 million. So you have this, but I mean, this isn't. This has no roof, but I would like to see convertibles where you can just put up the roof on this car. here, this is a perfect example. The 811, this is a car that is known for having no roof. It's known for having no roof or anything. You know, you can put the roof on, but you would have to go to Los Santos Customs, buy a roof if you want to have the roof up. But why can't you just hold down, obviously on the PlayStation it's just the right arrow. Why can't you just hold down that button on the PlayStation and just put up a roof? Because that would be much easier than needing to go to LS Customs just to put a roof back up. Obviously that's like $700 every time you want a roof on your car, so there's no point. When they should just make convertibles, because that would be way easier and a lot cooler. I mean, obviously when you're playing GTA, there's like a mini, like right here there is this mini, and I get it. If you were to get into that mini, you would actually be able to put down the roof. So I see another mini in here, so what I'm going to do is show you that you can put down the wheel, or not the wheel, put down the roof. So obviously I start up the engine. I'm in the middle of a job here, or VIP work, but it's okay. You can take off the roof, but this isn't a car you buy and have in your garage and like people think is cool. This is like $16,000 car. It's not like, basically what I'm trying to say is like, I would like a supercar that you can put up and down the roof just holding a button in. So a convertible car in this game would be cool, because there is none that are supercars. So that's what I would also like. That's what I would like. Obviously there's a lot of military vehicles. There's like tanks, all of them kind of vehicles, and then you have the like Warstock cash and carry. If you look on there, most of the products on there, most of the vehicles are like military and like weaponized, basically. So military and weaponized vehicles. So I would like, maybe, I mean, with the casino update they add so much to Warstock. I think Warstock is only new, I'm not too sure, but obviously they've done so much military vehicles for the casino heist, for the casino update DLC. So that would be cool to add more, because obviously there's a lot of vehicles in this game, and why not add more military? Because I mean, it would be better. Maybe there's obviously the Rhino tank, that was good, and then there's the Kanjali. Why not make, you know how the Rhino tank used to be really good, and then the Kanjali, Oppressor, all of those type of things came out, and it just got a bit, you know, out of date. The Rhino tank took less rockets and all that. Why can't they just make, it would be cool if they made a really new, updated tank that can take loads of rockets. And also you obviously have the deluxe Oppressor. But what I think would be cool, I mean, this is kind of like really futuristic, and then this is a plane that you can drive on the ground. Obviously you can fly planes on the ground, but I mean, it kind of lifts up. But what I mean is, like, you know, you press a button and then it kind of drops down, and then you can just drive, you know, drift around, use it as a normal car. And obviously, as I was talking at the very start of this video about, I would like to see a North Yankton heist. why not be able to go to North Yankton before or after the heist? It doesn't matter when, you can go at any time. You know, this game has been out for like 7 years now. Also, it's a pretty, it's not a small tiny map, but I feel like, you know, it's a bit too small. It's big, but it's big when you look at it, but it's small when you go around it. I mean, it would take maybe like 2 hours, an hour to drive to get everywhere on the map. Maybe a bit more actually, now that I think of that. But I mean, yeah. And obviously this is the last thing I'm going to be covering about what I would like to see. You know, you have the construction. I'm driving past one right now, this building right here. And obviously when you come down here, this building. Obviously when you come here, it says, this is kind of being like a kind of secret. It says Mile High Club. So it would be cool if they had like a nightclub, but bigger. Just a big huge nightclub. That would be cool. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Comment down below if you would like to see what I said in this video, or if you have any other ideas, then that would also be pretty cool. So comment down below if you do have any other ideas, because I would like to read you. I would like to see you guys ideas, because it's pretty interesting to know what you guys want to see in the new DLC and what you don't want to see. So if you want to see the update, what I just said, then comment that. But if you don't, then comment that you don't. So yeah, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Yeah, I guess that's been the video. So yeah, goodbye.